Very good morning to you all, St. Lucans. We thank God for yet another opportunity to share His word and to be encouraged by it. May I please take this opportunity and having the pleasure to welcome you all to the month of February, and hoping and praying that the Lord will go ahead of us in this month. The Lord will be our refuge, the Lord will be our fortress, and the Lord will be our provider, and the Lord will continue to make His face to shine upon us. We continue to commit and to pray for you as you go to your various workplaces, those who are going even to school, the Form 4s, those and A levels that will be concluding to write the examinations this week. We continue to lift you up into the hands of God. And with those of you that are doing online schooling as well, we continue to pray that may God continue to give you coping strategies and mechanisms in times like that. This morning's theme is teamwork inevitable in the house of God. We continue to see Paul in his letter to his first letter to the Corinthians. As I said on Saturday, that in this letter, Paul was responding to the problems or teaching the church as a way of replying to the problems that he had been given in church, and he's writing to the Corinthians to teach them, to talk to them on how they should handle certain issues that had arise. Why is it that the Corinthians are writing to Paul? They are writing to Paul because he's the one who had planted the church there, and he was an authority. So whenever there was a problem, a challenge, people they would write to him as a way to consult him. And in this letter, Paul had received a letter from them. There were so many issues that had rocked the church. There was a problem of division, which you're going to be looking today. There was a problem of spiritual gifts, which you looked on Saturday. There was also a problem of lawsuits, food, and everything. To those of you that have been following the lectionary readings, I'm sure you've come across and read about such problems. So today, Paul is touching on the issue of division, but he's giving a response. He's giving us a metaphor of a body, saying that, and he's saying he's likening the church to the body, that the church is like one body but different arms. Different body parts, if I may say it there. And he's saying that as we are one body and different body parts, it entails us that we should work together as a team. Therefore, the fact that the body has got eyes, has got legs, has got hands, has got the stomach, the intestines, and everything, the body is good. There are so many different body parts, and I know when you talk about body parts, you talk about the visible, but there are also the invisible ones, like the intestines. There are also the invisible ones, like the liver, and they all play a part in order to make the body part functional, and in order to make the body part functional, in order to make the body part functional, in order to make the body function. There are also there are also the cells, the blood cells, which fight and boost our immune system. I'm trying to make you think that there's so many different parts of the body. And this morning, Paul is likening the church to that in our diversity, it shows that the church is colorful in terms of the gifts that we have been given by God. The church has got so many different gifts and so many talents, but the problem that it came at the church of Corinth is that people didn't want to complement each other's gifts, but instead they used the gift they receive as a way to combat, to compete, and as a way to see themselves as superior than many other people that were in the church. And that was a big problem. So what is happening in today's church, people have put themselves in classes, in stratas, and they stratified themselves, and they bring the stratification into the house of God, just that teamwork and working together becomes impossible and inevitable for us to work as a team, because I cannot work with the same person because I see him that is not part of my class, is not part of me, therefore we can never work together. That was the problem that was there. But Paul is saying that we need each other in the church of God because our gifts are unique, our talents are unique, and we are supposed to use them as a way as a way to make the house of God function, as a way to worship God, as a way to fulfill our great commission and mandate. on this earth. As Paul concludes chapter 12, he even gives about the gifts that are found in ministry. Some are apostles, some are prophets, some are teachers, but you can never be all apostles. They ought to be a person who goes ahead planning churches. Then there comes people who will be teaching. There becomes people who will be administrators. So is in the church. We have people who might be gifted in ushering, some are gifted in praying, some are gifted in event management, some are gifted in leading the junior church. We can never all be at the same time, but we should learn to complement each other. Just as the eyes the legs, I mean, depend on the eyes for them to see where it is stepping. It's the eyes that see first whether it's the fit for the leg to step. But if you compare how huge the legs are and how tiny the eyes are, but they have to depend on each other. Just like the whole outside body that is visible is dependent on the intestines to cleanse the inside of the body, so that you be able to take in fresh food, new food. Just like we are dependent on the blood vessels that you to clean the system to fight diseases whenever there is new infections. So you see that that is what we are in the church of God. Each and every one of us is unique, and we are supposed to work as a team in our uniqueness in order for us to please God, in order for us for the house of God to be functional. But the problem is people, we block other people because we prejudice them, we look down upon them, and others are fear of coming out. There also is a problem of people who are everywhere within the church of God. They don't pay particular attention to their gift because they also want to do everything. So this morning we are being encouraged to know that we should be able to go where our gift is, and we should be able to be fruitful in that area of gifting where God has gifted us. We are supposed to extend our gift. We're supposed to work with the next person. Use your gift while it's accommodating the next person in order for the house of God to be functional. Don't be a blockade. Don't look down upon somebody, but what is the gift? Look at what the gift that God has given them and what God has given you, in order for us to complement each other and the house of God to be functional. Don't look down, don't put yourself into status. There are people who don't use their gifts. They know they have a gift in them, but they are big pictures in check. They don't want to do anything. Remember, judgment is coming on such people. What if you have a gift, you use it? There are people who don't know their gifts. Search for it, pray, ask God, because I am confident that God is given each and every one of us a gift in his house, and we are supposed to use it accordingly. May God continue to bless us. May God make his face to shine upon us, and may God lead us, and may he be with us up evermore. Welcome to the new month. Continue to be safe, mask up, sanitize, and stay blessed as always. My name is Manenji. Thank you. Have a great day.